this is Natalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here with the second week challenge papers for the LDA March challenges. The hashtag is hashtag LDA March challenges. I created 4 papers in US letter size, and they also come in A4 size. Now, for some strange reason, I printed these 4 papers double-sided. I don't know why, but I have a new printer, so maybe the settings changed because I have to connect again with the laptop. So I think I did that. But you get a page with florals and butterflies. Then you get a CD sleeve that is like yellow. Then you get a CD sleeve that is like blue. And then you got these master view that fits in here. Some floral people. Embellishment, a small one, and some labels. And yeah, I'm going to cut out all the elements, but of course I need to reprint. So I think I will scan one of these and one of these and then print again. But I printed these double, as you can see. I have no clue why, and they are not lined up, so it's not going to work. But yeah, I made a mistake, but let me quickly do some reprinting, cutting, and then you will see me back. So I cut out all the elements. Just let me adjust the camera a little because I bumped against it. I did have to cut out the one that was double-sided printed because something went wrong with the scan and cut. These are the florals and the butterflies. Of course, this is the back side I printed on, so that looks kind of not so pretty. But these are all the little butterflies. And these elements, as you can see. So let me put this out of the way. I have a little bit more room. Sorry for the noise. I just need to ink a little. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to use Vintage Photo. I'm just going to ink the inside. Okay, my son came out. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's making a lot of noise. It's like he's jumping. I don't know. Just going to give this a little ink. And I also need to ink these, of course. Oh, I'm so distracted by the note downstairs. I have to check what's going on. So apparently he was doing push-ups. I have no idea why he does that. I'm just going to cut these. Like so. And I'm not going to cut out all the little windows. You can do that, but I'm not going to. I need to ink this too. I'm going to ink a little bit on the white. Just a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm afraid if I don't do it now, I will forget later. What is the plan? I honestly don't know yet. I thought about making something to slide in here and then you can take it out. But now that I see this, I think I want it on top. I'm into envelopes at the moment. I don't know why. I have a piece of tracing paper and I'm going to glue that on the inside of the envelope. I'm going to do it the easy way. And I'm just going to create one card today because I had so many issues with the printing, with the cutting, with the... I don't know what happened. I have every Saturday. The challenge for me is to get things done. And as I stated, I was not going to make tailored papers for the challenges anymore, but here we are. I'm still doing that because I noticed you seem to like that. Yeah, I'm sort of doomed for life, I think. But usually I have pre-made 3 papers. Well, I did in February. And I just made a challenge with those papers. But I have not pre-made papers for March. So that's the reason why I still need to. This looks a little bit messy. And it actually is very messy. But I'm just trying to get rid of the stark white. Okay. Now we have to fold this. And we have to glue this. Like so. Oh, I forgot to ink. That's still ink. Yes. Okay. So this is a slightly smaller than the actual size CD sleeve. I do have a CD sleeve as a free paper from last year when, I think it was September, when Two Sister Jam did their virtual retreat. So, yes, what am I going to do? Well, I think I will go and have as many butterflies as possible. These are the butterflies, and I have a blue one. And I have this labels. Okay, let's see. Because my goal was to make a floral. Okay, now I lost the name of this thing again. I've been spending all morning what it is called. I made it, but I have no clue what it was called, and now I still don't know. Viewmaster. It's a Viewmaster, right? Yeah, something like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't remember. But I asked Dana and Stacy very early this morning, their morning, what that thing is being called, as I could not figure out the name of it. And I'm just ripping off some of the thin pieces that are just sticking out, and well, I don't want on. Like for instance, you have this piece, and I'm just going to cut this off because I don't need that. Okay, so we have these. Okay, let me just first put something down to see where this is going. Well, I'm not going to put it down, I'm going to glue it down. And this is a great way to use up scraps of paper or little pieces of fabric that float around on your desk. I think, ooh, I can glue a little like so. I'm not sure if this even shows off on camera because the pieces are so tiny. But yeah, that's why I posted the free papers a little bit earlier today. So you can all go ahead and do some fuzzy cutting. Because I know not all of you have a scanning card. But yeah, I really wanted to make this. So I'm sorry if I put you through so much fuzzy cutting. But it just needed to be done. I really wanted to create this. Okay. Going to glue this one over here. I think I want this one. Yeah. like so. Now, I also want to add a few butterflies. This one over here. It's a lot of blue, so I'm going to add some brown. I'm not sure what is going on with my glue. Maybe it's empty. It's not gluing forever, of course. This one. So this is not a very difficult project. I just wanted to have some fun. And of course you can also turn the master view wheel into a tag to go in the pocket. I have to admit, I think that was basically my first idea, but I didn't do it. No, I don't want this one. I want it like so. It's upside down. I don't like that. And maybe over here, spring label, something like that. Yes, and maybe the blue, thingy, the floral. Oh. Let me check. Do I want it? I think I want it like so, and then this sort of over here. I think. Yeah. But I thought it was fun, and I hope you like it too, and I hope to see different ways of using these papers. So you can also add a little portrait on top. I'm not going to do that. You can also layer this on top. Also not going to do that. I'm just going to poke a hole in here. If I can. No, I need my big bite. I'm sort of leaning towards putting this in the middle. Now I have to re-poke. Yes. And let me put an eyelid in. Yeah. I made it. It's taking me like several attempts, but yeah, here you go. And I thought just putting this on a frame, but like I said, if you like sort of back this, you can also slide it in here. Obviously you need a see-through window, not like I have now, because yes, my attempt was not to have a see-through window, but something covering up the envelope on the inside. And you can also create back to back. You can even go crazy and cut out all the little elements, the squares from the master wheel. That's optional, of course. But yeah, this is my little envelope. And we have this. Now I do want to have a closure. I'm just debating if it needs to be this one or this one. I think I will go for the brown. And I have a piece of cardstock. Well, a little bit more sturdy paper, and I'm just going to glue this on. And then cut out. So it's a little bit more sturdy, so it can actually close the envelope. It can hold the envelope closed. Needs to be on here. I could also create a web around. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, let's do that. Change of plan. So I need to do that again. Like this one. And obviously this is going to be smaller once I cut it with the theme. Oh, I forgot to ink. So we have this. Now I also want to do a little bit of inking on here. To give it a little bit of a vintage vibe, a little bit more. Okay, obviously this is not completely in the middle, but yeah, I'm okay with that. So I want to create a wraparound closure, and I'm just going to take some of this thread. Yeah, I have some, I feel like I'm complaining every video about my health, but yesterday morning I woke up with a tremendous ear pain. I thought it was an ear infection, but it's not, because it's related to a muscle in my neck, shoulder, but I think it's my neck because it's almost behind my ear. And every movement I made with, like even drinking or chewing on food, made the ears, well, one ear, well, it hurt like crazy. I think because I had a day off on the 13th, so Thursday I had a day off. During the day, I was assembling a closet. I have been, well, going back and forth with heavy boxes, stuff, and I think I did something wrong on the day itself, because at that same day I did a live video with Stacy. On the day itself I was sort of okay, but the next day I woke up. Also, I had a very bad day. Not a very bad day. I had a bad night's sleep because I only slept for like 4 hours. I couldn't sleep, so I had to go to work with, well, 4 hours of sleep. Then I also had an appointment with an old colleague to have dinner, to go out for dinner. So I did that because I really wanted to see her. So it was a lot. And this morning I woke up and I hoped, because of the good night's sleep, because I slept very well last night, it would have been gone, but it's not. Now it is okay because I took some painkillers, just regular ones you can buy in the drugstore, not prescription or anything. So that sort of helped, but yeah. So that's why I'm only doing one craft, as yeah, I'm so behind. But I seem to have health issues a lot this year. But yeah, I hope because of that I'm taking the painkillers, I also have less pain tomorrow or when the thing is not working anymore. But yeah, I started very late today because I couldn't sit behind my desk. Every wrong movement, like, it gave me a nerve pain on the jaw, on the ear, a little bit behind the ear, in the neck. It is just terrible. So, but now I'm sort of doing okay. Otherwise I couldn't have not done this video. But this is my creation for today. Let me clean the desk and show you again with a more neutral background. So, and I was telling you the story about today, the pain and everything, because I'm so behind with doing the drawing from the last video for this. Sorry, I bumped the camera maybe. But for this envelope, you see, I'm into envelopes lately. Envelopes and tag books. But this is for the giveaway video. The entry date is closed, but I still have to do the drawing. I also have to do the drawing for the LDA LineDotArrow group ambassador. And I'm so behind on everything. But I got this now. So let's focus on this. I will get the other things done for sure. I'm not sure if it will be today. But this is my CD sleeve envelope. This is the inside. And I'm not sure if you can see. But you see over here there are little spots. That's why I backed it with tracing paper. That when you put something in, it doesn't fall out. I'm just going to put all these elements in here. And close it. Maybe go back to the front. Yes, and I think I'm going to give this away too. So if you want to have this envelope, you can post a comment below this video and saying, what is the hashtag from the last video? Let me check real quick. The hashtag is LDA March Challenges 26 space pop-up space giveaway. It's the same hashtag as in the previous video. You can still comment on the other one too, because I still have to spin. And you can also win this envelope. I'm going to do a winner's drawings. Maybe I should do the winner's drawings at the end of the month when we do the winner's drawings for the group challenge. Let me know what you think about that. But if you want to join the challenges, you can grab these in the Facebook group. A4 size, use letter size. And, oh, that's very big because I zoomed in for the little envelope. Very up close. Yeah, you can play with these, and I will also put these 4 papers on my Ko-fi, and there you can purchase for a small fee for those of you who do not have a Facebook account but still want to play. Of course, you can't enter the challenges in the Facebook groups that are hosted by, of course, LineDotArrow, but Two Sister Jam and Sophie's Crafty Corner 2 with the free papers and the hashtag LDA March Challenges 26. Your post is 1 entry, and if you use the kits, the March papers, then your post is going to be worth 2 entries. That means your name is going to be on the name picker wheel twice. We do this in every Facebook group. So every Facebook group has its own winner's drawing at the end of the month. We will draw for 5 kits, and you can win a digital. If you are a winner in 3 groups, you can win 3 digitals. New digitals from new months are excluded, but anything else you can pick from. But yes, this is really it. Let me know if you want to have a drawing per video. So for the first week, I'm going to do now after 1 week. For this one, I'm going to do in about a week. And for the 3rd week, I'm going to do that in the 4th week. Or just collect everything and do the winner's drawings for the YouTube challenges together with the Facebook group challenges. Let me know in the comments, please, what would you like to see. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye.